Welcome to the Everything Podcast, and in this episode, I am going to be recapping Blankety Blank Season 4, Episode 7, which was originally released on the 31st of May 2025, and I'm recording this episode less than a week later on the 5th of June 2025. Before I get on with the recap, please go and check out this morning's episode, again UK time, where I discussed the Sixth Doctor Adventures Bad Terms announcement. But no, and go and check out all of those Big Finish episodes and all of the TV episodes and the playlists and all that stuff, because the playlists are now quite easy to see. And I think they're in alphabetical order, so you know kind of what you're looking for. But obviously all the Doctor Who ones, I think the numbering on those kind of YouTube does it a bit out of the ordinary. But without further ado, here is my actually, as I also mentioned this morning, that this episode that I'm recording now is the last episode that I have written as of time of recording. But obviously, by the time you're seeing this, that's not the case. So, without further ado, here is my recap of Blankety Blank Season 4, Episode 7. We start off with the title sequence. This episode, celebrity panel is unveiled. Bradley is introduced. Bradley insults the prizes offered on Blankety Blank. Bradley talks to the celebrity panel. Sue mentions Only Connect. Janet mentions, have I got news for you in the chase? Bradley informs Ashley who John is. Richard reveals why he stopped playing football, as does Gus. Chris and Bronnie introduce themselves. Chris mentions his wife. Chris insults the prizes offered on Blankety Blank. Bronnie tells a story. Sue insults the prizes offered on Blankety Blank. Bradley explains how Blankety Blank works. Where am I up to? Oh yeah, Bradley explains how Blankety Blank works. Bradley reveals this round's prize. Chris plays Blankety Blank and scores 2 points. Bronnie plays Blankety Blank and scores 3 points. Richard apologises. Chris plays Blankety Blank again and scores 2 points. Bronnie plays Blankety Blank again and scores 0 points. Sue laughs at Bronnie's answer. Chris advances to the super match. Bronnie leaves with the Blankety Blank checkbook and pen. This round's prizes are unveiled. Chris plays the super match with Gus, John and Ashley. Chris wins this round's top prize. Elliot and Ilhan introduce themselves. Elliot compliments Bradley. Elliot reveals his dream prize. Bradley believes Elliot and Ilhan should hang out. Ilhan reveals her dream prize. Ilhan insults the prizes offered on Blankety Blank. Bradley reveals this round's top prize. Elliot misunderstands what abseiling is. Janet and Sue correct Elliot. Elliot plays Blankety Blank and scores 1 point. Ilhan plays Blankety Blank and scores 0 points. Richard asks Bradley a question about Blankety Blank. Ilhan plays Blankety Blank again and scores 0 points. Sue gets Bradley to dance. Elliot advances to the super match. Ilhan leaves with the Blankety Blank checkbook and pen. This round's prizes are unveiled. Elliot plays the super match with assistance from Janet, Ashley and John. Elliot wins this round's top prize. Chris and Elliot play this episode's head-to-head. Bradley explains how the head-to-head works. Bradley reveals this episode's top prize. Chris and Elliot write the same words, so must play again. Chris and Elliot do this for a second time. Chris wins the head-to-head and advances to the final. Bradley hugs Janet, as does John. Elliot leaves with the prize he won, as well as the Blankety Blank checkbook and pen. Richard interrupts Bradley. Chris plays the final with Gus. Chris wins this episode's top prize. Bradley lists the prize Chris is taking home, and Bradley says goodbye to the celebrity panel. And that is my recap of Blankety Blank Season 4, Episode 7. Now, as I've mentioned in both of today's episodes, I don't know what I'm recapping tomorrow, either morning, afternoon, I don't know yet. So I'll put, if there is any trailers, I'll say at the start of the episode. So, without further ado, actually, let me know what you thought of Blankety Blank Season 4, Episode 7. If you watched it, my recap, if you didn't, give me thoughts on both of those in the comments below, as well as anything else you want to cover on the channel, such as any previews or recaps. Put those in the comments below as well. Remember, you can also like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. UK time for a Big Finish episode. But without further ado, see you then, and goodbye.